here, we're at a new project and we're just starting by laying out all of our footings. This one's gonna be pretty simple. We just have 12 helical piles going in. Goliath Tech is already here. And the thing that makes this really simple is we have drop beams and the beams cantilever past the footing. So all we really need to make sure of is that they're in a straight line. We need to get them pretty close, but we have a lot of play with these. They don't have to be in an exact location like we have to do when we have a roof and we need footings right in the corner. So this one should be pretty quick, pretty simple, and we'll get them in. Got our plans here on the Google Drive. We've got this 2-tiered deck. We have it slightly moved over when we go down to the lower deck. So I'm gonna spray those out and we'll be in business. This should go pretty quick. I already down to Celsius this morning. Woo! Yeah. I was like, come on, Lisa, this is the earliest, this is the most prepared I've ever been. They're all geared up. We have everything laid out. You see they set these pins 2 feet away from my mark, so that's their reference point that they can measure off of. Once they start drilling in that pile, our mark's gonna be gone, so they can pull off of that and make sure everything is locked in for justice and right on line.
Day one, new project.
Yeah, we got the footings in, obviously.
Yep, lumber's here, decking's here.
We got all of that.
You were busy.
I got it all set up, so we're on to a good start already. And you're working on repairing that
yeah, we got a little rot issue.
Little rot issue, so you're jumping on that right out of the gate. You guys already started. Are you guys grading the lumber?
Yep.
All right, setting that up into piles, and I guess you'll probably have that done by the time you have this fixed up, and we should be ready to go. Get the laser out. Maybe I'll get the laser out while they're finishing that.
Yeah.
Get set up so we can start cutting 6x.
Yeah.
And then it's just framing.
Yeah, I would like to see the beams set in the next couple hours.
Yeah. Maybe throw up a couple joists, and then by the end of the day tomorrow, we got the whole thing framed.
Oh yeah.
100%.
Nothing stopping us.
Nothing stopping us. Cheers! All right, sick. Go. No, it's just me and it.
Okay, bye.
Yeah. That's how you do it right there. About to start framing, let's go!
Well, this is nice to see, right, on day one. I think this house had a paver patio with paver steps to the door. You'll see this all the time when you have paver steps to your door. This whole band was rotted out. So I'm in the part now of taking it all apart, and we're gonna rebuild it and make it new again. We're just gonna put a pressure treated 2x10 against these TGIs, and they just had OSB plywood on the bottom with siding. Never saw it before. But we're gonna put pressure treated plywood on the bottom. We'll make sure we get it all papered and flashed in correctly, and then kind of close it up temporarily because our deck is a freestanding deck and it's gonna slide right underneath of this. So I gotta make sure this is pretty much ready to go. That's about it.
Come down a little bit.
So what I'm doing now is getting my heights established. We have our ledger board up. I can get a 0 mark here, and it looks like we're at 5 3/4. So that's our reference point. Now I can go around and measure all of our helical piles, and then we can figure out how big each 6x6 needs to be under our beams, and we'll get that going. What do you think? Cool? Sick? Quarter. All right, so we have our ledger board up. We just ran 2 of our last joists and then we prop them up so that they're nice and level. We've just checked this side. Let's double check it with the old analog method. So now, what we're gonna do, you guys got that beam ready?
Yep.
All right, slide her in. Come on.
Guys.
Now that we have this level, we have our beam sitting in here. Easy way to do this, figure out the height of our 6x. So now just measure from this, because we're gonna put that 6x underneath. We need to bring the beam right underneath our joist. So we got 12.5 here. 12.5. All right, we're gonna notch these 6x's. So to the bottom of the notch, this one needs to be 12.5. We'll extend up 9 inches, I guess. Oh, is he already working on it? My man. Ken?
Yeah.
Oh, you're a big strong man?
No, I just have the leverage.
I'm ready for the next measurements for the next beam. I'd rather get this beam in and cut these 2 in.
All right, build that beam. We had a couple of the piles installed just a couple inches too high. My mistake there, a little bit of an oversight, so gotta cut them down, re-drill them, set them a couple inches lower. It's only about 3 or 4 inches, but happens sometimes, you know? I don't post just to like show off. I post just so other people know that I was working out. Try and better myself a little bit.
I know, I listen to their podcast.
That's what I like to hear. What the hell's going on in this neighborhood? Whew. So we got them cut down. Now we'll just put the saddles back on there. We'll drill out some new holes. We'll put the bolts back in. We'll be good to go. We've already got the top deck almost completely framed out. Nice job here, Ant. All right, let's take a minute to talk about the design of this project because it's a pretty small footprint and we wanted to pack as much functionality as possible into this small space. So with our top deck, what we wanted to accommodate was an outdoor kitchen. So we made it just big enough to accommodate the appliances that we need, and then also on the L that shoots back to the house, we have some stool seating. So not only do you have that outdoor kitchen space, you have seating for at least 4 people up on the top deck. The rest of it is open to lead down to the lower deck, where again, we're just accommodating what we have planned for, which is a dining table. And then to add some more functionality, we've done some built-in benches to the design with a day bed. So this is the best way to pack the most amount of seating into a small space. We're gonna have seating for at least 6 people on the built-in bench and daybed, plus have room for an outdoor dining set. And that all leads down to the patio, where we have a little walkway that leads to the gate, and then we have a 13 by 13 paver patio with a fire pit in the center. We can do the 4 chairs as you see pictured, or we can do a sectional couch in the corner and add 2 more chairs. Either way you go about it, we've packed in as much functionality and as much seating as possible into this small space. So these are the kind of things that we like to think about when we design the space. Design it for what the function is. The form will follow the function, and even though we have a very small footprint here in this backyard, we are packing a whole bunch of functionality and usable space for this family. Hope you like that little explanation. This has been Design Time with me, Sean. You got it. Starting to frame up our lower deck here, and we have some very uneven terrain. There was a raised patio here, so all of that fill was kind of just spread all over and very undulating. So what I'm doing now is preparing this area for where the patio is gonna go, and we need that to be a consistent height. So I'm doing that before we get this framed up, so you know, we're not digging around it, because we still wanna make sure that the grade follows a nice even flow and everything can run towards that drainage ditch. So that's pretty much it. Why don't you tell the people what you're doing?
So we have this second deck. It's a lower deck. Both of these decks are pretty much freestanding, but I'm going to attach a ledger just to make our lives a little easier. We have, what, 3 risers?
Looks like the wrong height.
Please tell me they're still 7.5.
Yeah, 3 risers.
22.5 inches.
Maybe it's just an optical illusion.
That's good. The top.
Sorry. Optical illusion. We set these yesterday, and I swore I did the stick and the beepy thing right, but you know. Why don't you tell them what we're doing with this ledger board?
I'm attaching it.
Yep.
So this is going to allow us to have a dedicated height for this lower deck that we can work off. It's like a benchmark.
Here, look.
That's pretty good. Yeah. Looks like you can work it.
Really? Oh, nice.
And then I'll be able to pull layout on it, get it all ready to go, get our beam heights, and we'll be rocking and rolling in no time.
That's all you got?
Yeah.
Well, I think it's worthwhile to explain that we are doing a ledger board here on our lower deck, but this is not...
I already talked about that.
Oh, you did? What? With that?
No, in the beginning of this video. Deck, it's a lower deck. Both of these decks are pretty much freestanding, but I'm going to attach a ledger just to make our lives a little easier.
Okay. Great. So it's just like our top deck, how we anchored it into the concrete. We are just anchoring this to give us a nice even layout, but both decks are technically freestanding, so we have a beam at both connection points. So this really just makes our lives a little bit easier with the layout and the heights and getting everything level, but this is not a structural attachment. It's just going up, make our lives easier.
Yeah, smart.
You said all that?
I said, yeah, I said, I'm attaching this ledger, even though this is a freestanding deck. I'm just doing this so we have a benchmark to work off of.
Cool.
And then I went to you, I said 3 risers, right? 7.5. So I want to make sure I'm 22.5 off of this top deck, so my riser's playing out nice.
Sick.
Oh man, another day. What time is it? Tip time with Tony. So I have this ledger installed. I'm getting ready to pull our layout. We always start with a dedicated area with some flat blocking. I get my first layout mark, and then I gotta run 20 feet. I'm always working by myself. There's never anybody here to help me.
Business stuff.
Quick and dirty little tip. Driving now right at your layout line. Hook your tape measure and go. And go all the way to the end. The more you know. What are you doing? That's an at-home. That's an at-home project, bud.
And likes to poke fun, but I know in his head he's thinking pro move. Where's Ant? Hey, you got this set up for 7 1/4 and 3 1/2, right?
Yeah, dog. Make sure you're flush or this way.
So we don't have to, right?
You cut that end.
Right.
What'd you do to your shoulder?
From the boards. All right, so we're just about to start installing our deck boards, but before we get into that, I just want to, if Ant seems a little different, he did get recognized out at a restaurant. So
I did, Sal. It was nice to meet you, Sal.
You'll be seeing a different Ant from now on. He thinks he's big shot now. Oh, geez, where did I get this?
I'm just used to the cameras now because they follow me around. Everything, paint's always wet, bud.
It's always wet. Jeez. All right. Anyway, we're about to start installing the deck boards. We've got some new fasteners that we're going to be using, so we're going to show you this whole process. We've got Decorators Tundra going down. One of my favorite colors. Love this color combo. It's an all gray and black color scheme. I think it's going to be dope because this is the modern Mini.
Oh, that's the name of it. I do like it.
Yeah. What do you like that?
I like that.
Yeah.
Modern Mini.
Thanks. All right. You coming up to help us? Or
Not at all. I already helped you guys. You guys are good to go. I'm going to start prepping the other one.
Awesome. Love it. All right.
Hey. I don't gotta ask you. I don't have to tell you anything. You not gonna pre-drill with a 3/16 bit?
I wasn't here because this is gonna be covered by the kitchen. How you do one thing's how you do everything. All right. God. Thanks, Dad. All right. Well, this is gonna be under the kitchen, so I'm gonna continue what I was doing. I did pre-drill these, the rest of them. Those are going to be underneath the kitchen.
Good habits, good habits. Start young.
So we have a dark slate and then a 7 1/4 Sierra board going on the outside of this as our border. So it's a double border. So what we've done is measured back for those two pieces and then snapped a line. Make sure that the first board's going in nice and straight. And then we can just continue off of that. And we're trying out a new fastener on this. We have the Decorator Stowaway Fastener. So one of the problems that we've had a little bit with some other fasteners is it doesn't have as much meat on the clip. So when you put a lot of pressure on it to screw your boards in, it can dig into the board a little bit and make your spacing actually a little bit smaller. So I think that should eliminate that problem because it's got a nice wide flat surface that's not gonna dig into the groove any extra. So we'll see how it goes. Tom, you ready? Also, the guys thought it would be funny the other day. They painted the head of him.
Stop, you did that yourself. What did I just say to you?
I have no excuse. I have no rebuttal. He did just tell me that. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I will cut that off. I was just in the zone with the clips.
What did I say to you?
I'm so sorry. All right, we need this next one to go towards you a little bit.
All right.
get me on my phone because I've actually been working the whole time. It's good.
Like this. I remember like 10 minutes ago, like, look at that, we're almost done. You guys have put down one board since then.
Well, you gotta like, you know, step back.
Oh,
What? That one? No.
why is that so hard for you to do? It's making my life harder.
We got 30. Well, we got 27.
Yeah, we're good. We're like a 16th off.
I was trying to prank him.
Yeah, you guys are both easy.
Hey, somebody's got to, I guess. Told you Ant was gonna change. Straight Hollywood.
People can't handle the starlight.
Yeah, I gotta go. Going to Mexico.
Who?
Decorators Pro Summit.
Oh, Pro Summit?
Yeah, Decorators Pro
Congrats,
Summit.
man.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Achievement.
Can I borrow that hat? It'd be perfect for down
Nope.
there. Okay.
When are you leaving?
Tomorrow morning.
Okay.
You guys are gonna be without me.
I think we'll be all right.
You think so?
Yeah.
Call me if you need me.
Probably won't.
All right.
Call me if you need me.
Definitely will. All right, perfect. All right.
Check you later.
Catherine, I'm gonna be leaving.
Where
I'm
you
going to
going?
Mexico,
Mexico.
and it's okay if you guys are gonna miss me. Ant was trying to act strong,
Yeah.
which I do appreciate, but you guys don't have to. You can just be honest that you guys are all gonna miss me. It's okay. All right?
Okay. We're gonna miss you, Sean.
Thank you so much. It makes me feel good. Are you guys gonna be okay without me?
I don't think so. I don't think anything's gonna get done. Everybody. It is day one without Sean, and it's pretty quiet around here. Tom is also out, Anthony's at the other job, so it's just me and Jose, and kind of quiet, I like it. But let's go around and we'll show you what we've got done so far. We're gonna kind of show you what we're gonna do. So first we're getting these walls up, all this fascia. This is actually the wrong color though, so Jose is going to fix that and put the right color up. He's working on that now. We'll walk over here. We're gonna get all of this up. This is gonna be a bench or like a day bed area. Get those walls up. And then we'll work on the kitchen. The kitchen is gonna have walls. It's gonna be a wall day. Lots of walls. I think that's it. Just wall day. Just wall day. It's just a wall day. So then another wall. We're gonna do that wall today too. And then hopefully Ant will be back this afternoon. He'll help direct what's going on. I actually have to go to the township, talk to them about the permit. So really it's just gonna be Jose for a little bit. But it's so quiet. Love it. Done our wall detail, which looks amazing, but for vertical fascia we have to face screw it, so it leaves these holes in it, and we wouldn't leave it like that. That looks amateur, so we plug it with these plugs. They're color matched, they look great. You just have to make sure to line up the grain, plug it in, and you'll never see them. So before, lots and lots of holes, looks like Swiss cheese. After, you'll never see it. All right, so I'm working on building the stairs that are gonna come out of the back door. And let's go, right now I'm framing it up, but let's go show you where it's gonna go. So this is gonna come out of this back door. So because it's coming off a back door, we want it to be more of like a landing than just like a 12-inch step. So it's gonna be closer to 15 inches. So it's more of like a landing. It's gives you, you know, some nice secure footing as you're coming out of a door. So let's go frame it. Anthony made me a nice little study guide for me to work off of. All right, time to build it.
Oh man, already? Guess what time it is?
Tip time with Tony.
All right, time for a little quick and dirty tip. I gotta cut 22 of these 2x6s at like 2 5/16. Here's what I'll do. Come over, make a mark, get your board. So that's my cut. Draw a line on your chop saw. Keep sliding your board to that pencil mark. And they're all the same size. The more you know. Two of those verbs, or one of those verbs work.
Pretty.
You ain't busy.
Oh.
Get busy living, get busy dying.
All right, let's get some
Stone?
screed. Okay. I don't know, everyone just kind of walked away, no one said anything.
Getting screen poles.
My man. All right. What do you think? That's the Lambo test? 2 3/8.
So what do we have?
7.5.
Minus 2 plus 2 3/8.
It's 9 and whatever. Oh yeah, good. All right, couple Tony tokens. All right, we got our screed bed down. First things first, we set up a string line. We're 9 inches off of the deck because we're gonna have a double border, which equals 9 inches. Wait, hold on. Is it 10 inches? 6.5 plus 3.5. It's 10 inches. Good thing I talked about it. We gotta move it out an inch.
That's what she said.
Math's hard.
Can't fix stupid, boss.
Am I right or am I right? Can't find anybody to work these days, right? Jobs. Needs to come this way a little bit. It's a 1/4 inch. There you go. A little too much. Beautiful. Okay. Double border, 10 inches. It's pretty complicated. We got a lot going on here, so we want to start our layout right here at this spot over here, 82 inches away from the wall, because we have like a 6-foot section going off the steps and then off the house and then coming this way. So we can just, I don't know, it's kind of confusing, but you're gonna see it come together. We're gonna do a line of them here, and then we'll turn them, run them this way, and it should all be the same amount of slabs in each row.
No cuts?
No cuts on these slabs. Right?
No cuts, all butts.
Butt seams, butt seams.
Butt joist?
All right. Start right here. They're gonna be running long ways like this, right along. Is anyone listening? And then we're gonna run this way, and then we're gonna turn.
So
the only place that we might have a cut is somewhere over here. But I think we might have enough wiggle room there where we might be able to just get away with no cut.
Is that like that spray mark on the ground?
That's the spray mark, yeah. So it's going to be against the line and
this side of the line?
This side of the line, yeah.
Yeah, you paying attention? I'm gonna turn it.
When you're setting all of your smaller border pavers, we like to set them in with a dead blow, just nice and gently, to make sure that they're going to be seated properly. And then the larger slabs, we run the compactor over. That's going to help even out any inconsistencies, but you don't want these shaking around too much when you run that compactor. So we just give them a little tappy tap, and they're good to go, locked in for justice.
Perfect.
All right, we're getting our adorn stone up on this wall. Once we get to the corner, looks like right about this height, maybe one higher. That's where we're gonna start our step back detail, and it's gonna be essentially adorn stone kind of going up here, and then it's gonna break apart into deck boards, and in those deck boards is gonna be lights everywhere. It's gonna be sick. So I've got a little sketch. We're gonna try to follow that as close as possible, but this is a little bit of an artistic moment, so we need to just kind of step back every once in a while, see how it looks, and make sure that it's looking good. But I'm pretty psyched for this. I think this is gonna be the detail that sets this whole project off. It's gonna be super unique. Love it. Getting those tricky cuts done. Wait till you see this fit. And don't go nowhere, you're gonna want to see this. Oh. Yeah, guys. That's it.
Well, I like that you left room for expansion.
Tight fit.
Like that, right? No. Picture.
Oh, the pitch, yeah. Yeah, just, we'll get it like, we can maybe take this down a little bit so it's like flush with the ground. That's got to come dig out a little bit so that it's like, you know, so that's pretty even. So whatever you got here, basically, we'll go flush to the ground there. Coming together. It's coming together real nice. Once we get these last couple boards up, start messing around, putting some lights up here. I'm digging it.
Somewhere between the sacred silence,
Yeah,
you need to crank that social board.
I would really appreciate your help, but it's also Women in Construction Week. So I
Did you
wanted.
do that all on your own?
Yeah, and I wanted to present this to you. So this is for you. Here. Yeah.
Thank you.
It's the Women's Achievement Award. You just barely eked out Ant for that one. Because he's great, yeah. He'd be a great woman. So.
Do you want to come get in a picture, runner up?
Second place.
Oh, this is a video.
I am going to frame this and hang it in the van.
Do you want to
Thank
post
you
that
very
to your
much.
Instagram or something? All right, well, back to work.
Jose's This is my 2 weeks.
Well, we only need one day, so, because today's the last day. Final day on the job ever. Ant's got another 9 days after today, but today's gonna be.
What's happening?
Today's gonna be a little crazy.
I see that.
It's gonna be a little crazy. You know, the energy always gets a little funky on the last day. We got a lot to do. Those are fiber pills. Those might actually be my focus factor pills I got at Costco. Anyway, last day.
Here?
Yeah, final countdown today.
Let's happen. Let's make it happen.
You ready? It's gonna be a little squirrely.
Why?
I don't know, because
Always is.
always is.
We got countertop coming, right? That's scheduled?
Scheduled.
All right, cool.
Yeah, should be coming, and we got a situation with lights, miscommunication. Got to go get some of those.
Is that where he went?
No, he went to get plants.
Where?
The plant place.
Does he know what he's getting?
Yeah, I already ordered it yesterday.
Oh, solid.
Yeah, we got sod here,
Yep, we're already moving it.
but it's a happy day.
It's going down. Sod is, at this moment, it's being laid.
Really?
Yeah.
But just Jose's doing it, I guess, because
Because there's only 2 of us now working, because one's gone.
and
you
the rest.
three staying here.
No, we're getting out. It's the last day, baby. Let's
And
go.
then
Come on.
Da-da-da.
Come on. All right, let's go. Final countdown, last day. It's going to get a little crazy. We'll show you this whole project. It's turning out amazing. Let's go. What?
How many did you get today?
Oh, well, 3, pretty good. Losing weight. Weight Watchers.
Yeah, you just watch it.
All right, Catherine, come on. Sense of urgency. Let's go. Come on.
I'm trying to make it nice. I'm trying to get my
No,
jeans
come on,
nice.
come on, come on, come on.
Fluff that row out this way.
So that we can just hit
Yeah,
it.
we can just-
Tony Token. I got one of these, and he said I can cash it in for a good video idea. Let's see what he's got.
You can either handle this transaction as you give me the token, I give you the content, or you at least get to hear the content.
Yeah, I want to hear that.
You wanna
Yeah,
hear the content?
if that's an option, I'll take that.
I think
yeah.
that's fair, right?
Yeah, I
because
think
you
so.
could give me that, and I can just say like, do a boomerang if you're doing this.
I like it. Here you go. Oh, that wasn't it. Okay. What do you got?
I think a cool idea because we're doing a lot of the day is going to be sod, right? And like, what can we do with sod content? There's really not much.
Lay it down.
Yeah, so I think maybe a good content is maybe get Catherine in the mode of having their phones ready and get like at least 20 to 30 kick rolls and montage it into one clip,
Love that.
right? Like from all different directions, like this way, sideways.
Let's go. Okay.
Cash it in?
Yeah, I'm cashing it in.
Let's make it happen.
Well, can I just keep it,
Nope.
but then still make the video?
You'll get another one next week.
Awesome. It's already Wednesday, so. All right, let's go. You ready to sod?
Yeah.
All right.
Get my
I gotta
phone again.
pee. Plant time, baby. Tom just ran out, got all of our plants. We'll give you a little tour of what we got going on. This is one of the final steps, and I think what we picked out here is gonna match beautifully with the whole design.
John,
Yes,
we need lights to continue what you're doing.
I know, I forgot them. You wanna go now and get them?
Yeah.
All right, just, I guess bring 2 boxes. I don't know how many more we need.
Okay.
That'll be plenty.
We should be safe.
Do we need anything else? It's the last day and I can't believe I forgot that, and now we gotta drive 45 minutes to go get them. That was so dumb. What else do we need? Anything?
Celsius?
I think I have a couple, but I'm
Don't go on
gonna
that?
I'm gonna down a couple more of those. Yes.
Okay. It's a big day. You gotta get your mind right. Get your stuff together.
Do I not seem on it today? I'm on it. All right. Yeah. I guess Tom. Do we need anything else?
Do you have both kinds of lights you get?
No. So we need the lights now. We need the lights yesterday. Catherine, you should have brought them yesterday.
You're right, I should have. Totally my fault. I'm really sorry about that.
I know. I know you were gonna bring them yesterday, and I was like, I don't think we need them. And now we need them, and here we are. That was my fault. We only have like 6 lights. I thought I had a whole bunch of them, but I realized yesterday at the shop we only had like 6 of those stuff to use. Is there any in here?
Like 2.
All right, we got 8 now.
I'll be back.
All right, 4 lights. Now we're up to 9. Wait, 5 lights. The stakes are high.
Stakes are low.
But that's all right. These things are amazing. Costco. Woo! That's what it's called. Biscuit with almond butter. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, bye.
Take good care of her.
I will.
All right, what do we got going on here? What's your name? Tom. Let's show the people how we do an access door.
All right, so we track saw our fascia board over there, get a nice clean line. Then we take the boards, little nice little frames. They're 4 bit, so we can drill in some super strong magnets, lap it together, and we're done. All a day.
I like to do it just with magnets. You know, we don't go crazy with hinges and stuff, because once it's up there, like, nobody's ever gonna go in there unless you gotta get in there, which is like probably never gonna happen, but if you need to, you can. We're not going crazy with hinges. We just slap some magnets on there, it sticks in there. You can get it out if you need to, pop it right back in, good to go. Nice clean look, no handles, no nothing like that. So, woo! Let's go.
What are you doing? I'm building this insulated jacket. Beat it, kid.
Setting up our plants here. We got some Carl Forstner grasses. I love these. They give a nice, compact yet wispy kind of vibe. So they're not gonna get too crazy and out of control, but they look awesome, especially with uplighting on it. Just really illuminates all that foliage. I love it. We're gonna set them up here. We're just gonna evenly space them. We've got 20 feet. We've got 8 plants, which means there's 7 gaps in between. So 20 feet divided by 7 is, you know what, let me pull out a calculator. 240 divided by 7, 34.2. All right, 240 divided by 8, 30 inches. I like that, it's a nice even number. 60, 90, 120, 150, 180. And that's how you do it. Wind's coming in, wind's a whipping. Whoa. Oh, these are tight. Let me show people your nifty little tool there. Ratcheting wrench. And so he's making final adjustments on this, and then he'll show you how we cut off the ends, install the caps, get it nice and clean and finished looking.
How do I look? How do I look? How do I look?
Like a snowman. Whoa, the wind is
Like
really...
a woodman?
I would, man. So we compacted our pavers here. It's so windy. Is that better? So we compacted the pavers. Now we're going around fine tuning everything. We've got it set over there, so I'm working this way with our joint material and should have this wrapped up pretty good soon. How you making out?
Pretty good.
Good answer. It just takes. Hey, do you want to do those? You want to do those? You want this?
Not like ideal for the settings.
Oh, look at that. That one's nice and full. You see that? Do you want to do this though, and I'll do that? I don't care. I'll do it.
Well, look, see, that was full, and now it's empty. Away.
Tensions always tend to run a little bit high at the end of a job, and you're seeing that right now. What are you doing?
Get it off the steps.
It might seem like it's pushing it out, but it's really just pushing it deeper. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. There you go. We're filling up the joint. Oh, that's working so good.
Where's the blueberry cake?
I just ate it. All right, last day.
It is. Because yesterday wasn't.
Yesterday wasn't the last day. I thought we were gonna finish, but we had to wait for Frank's got to hook up
Yeah, we
the
got
plumbing.
a couple things out of our hands.
But we're basically done. We got to finish mulch, lights. I gotta tighten up the joint sand.
Yep.
We got to make the final connections on the fire pit, grill. That's basically it.
Fridge gotta go in.
Fridgy,
Gotta paint a wall.
lights, a little paint on a wall.
Clean up, job clean up.
Little clean up.
Very important.
But it's final countdown.
Countdown.
All right.
10.
9,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1.
Let's go.
Go.
All right, we are all wrapped up here, just finished cleaning. We are now moving out. What do you think, dude? How'd it turn out?
It's awesome.
Nice. High
I'm
five.
excited for my birthday party
Where's your birthday party gonna be?
in this house.
Sick.
An obstacle course.
High five. My man. We got the patio right here. We've edged everything out with some beds around it. We've got some lighting. We've got, of course, the fire pit right in the center. It looks freaking awesome, and we really tried to maximize the amount of usable space by just doing enough pavers for the seating around it, enough walkway space to maneuver everything, and then we have this awesome feature wall. We've got the Adorn stone. This is the granite series in the alder color, and then we have the decorators boards in tundra. Little cutout effect. I think it turned out freaking awesome. Let's go up onto the deck. Here we're up on the deck, and you can see we've got enough space for table. Didn't want to make it too big. We really wanted to conserve the amount of square footage, but we wanted to add some extra usable seating. So we've got right here, nice little bench, regular bench seating. We've got a day bed you can lay out, really chill. And we've got the color combo of Sierra, Dark Slate, and Tundra, all Decorator's Voyage. One of my favorite color combos. Really looks awesome on a modern looking deck like this. For a little vertical element, we went with these two arches on both sides, and we just did a 6x6. We're in a beam across the top, and we're able to do this without any cuts on the trim. We have a 5.5-inch Sierra board here, and then a 7.25 on both sides. Gives us this tiny little bit of a reveal, and nice clean look, minimal effort, and I always love to add some vertical elements to the project whenever possible. Of course, got some speakers too. Sonos system, so when you're out here partying, you can crank the tunes, really have a good time. Just in time, we got Sean the electrician finishing up a couple outlets for us, looking good, and look at this. Here we are. Again, really tried to conserve the amount of space here, make the most functionality out of a very small space. So we've got the outdoor kitchen, just wanted a grill and an outdoor fridge. We've got our little bar area. It's pretty nice. I love to do stool seating whenever possible on a project because you can fit in a good amount of extra seating and not take up a whole lot of square footage. And right here it's perfect because you can overlook the fire pit area, so if people are in different sections of this outdoor living space, you still feel connected. You can be sitting here, having a drink, eating some food, having a conversation with people down at the fire pit. Everything is sectioned off into different rooms, but still feels nice, and connected. My man!